So today my individual project topic is about how does the soccer affect the world. The first part is the origin of soccer. The soccer is origin from China. Chinese people during the 206th by century like to play the sport called 蹴鞠 and spread by Arabs to Europe. So China is the first country that plays soccer. And until 1848, the first rule about the soccer invented because the rule on the playground with soccer is very important, and the rule was invented by the college called Cambridge. So the rule is called Cambridge Rules. The Cambridge is the very famous college, and the rule was invented because of the match between two famous colleges called Oxford and Cambridge. And the rules allowed 11 players in each team to play against with each other. And there are 11 people in each side because at that time in each dorm room they have one dorm room teacher and 10 students, so there will be 11 people in each team. And in 1835, Sheffield became the first soccer team in the world, and in 1863, England established the world's first association called FA, and soccer started to become the popular sport in Europe. In 1896 Olympic, soccer became a part of sporting events, and in 1904, 7 countries to Europe established the International Football Federation. So this is the origin of the soccer. And then let's talk about the several reasons that why soccer is become the most important sport in the world. The first one is soccer was the subject has the subject to uncertainty. Just get the example of the match that called No Camp Miracle. The team Barcelona play against with Paris Saint-Germain, and lots of people thought the Barcelona will get fault, but finally they win the game. And the second reason is soccer do not need too many skills to play. Even some players that younger than 4 years old, if they are not disabled, they can play and enjoy the soccer. And third reason is when the World Cup are held, people that around the world, approximately billions of people will watch the match. So the soccer is the biggest match ever held by mankind. And fourth reason is many famous soccer club has the long history, such as Manchester United, Manchester City, and Barcelona, and also Real Madrid, Chelsea. Many of the British soccer team has a long history that longer than 100 years and even more. And the fifth reason is many soccer stadiums can accept more than 10,000 soccer fans going to the stadium to watch the match at the same time. So you and your friends may can go together to go to the stadium and enjoy the match together. So the first part today of my topic is a miraculous reversal. This is the best example of the miracle reversal is the season 16 to 17 European Champions League match between two teams called Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. This match is the second round. In the first round, the Paris Saint-Germain was get 4-0 to beat the Barcelona. So many of the fans from Barcelona and lots of professional analysis of the match, they thought the Paris Saint-Germain will get high probability to win the second round, but the Barcelona seems to have more competitive. So in the 10,100 fans in the Nou Camp Stadium watched their host team won the match and go into the semi-final. And the second part is the uncertainty of football. So let's get the example of the match that just finished in last week. It's the match that played between Chelsea and Manchester City. The Manchester City is the leader of the British Premier League, and they just won the champion of Premier League just a few weeks ago. So many people thought the Manchester City will absolutely won the European Champions League, and they were successfully to won the 4 championships in one season. But because Manchester City is one of the favorites to win, they were the champion of England Premier League in 2021. But Chelsea is the 4th place of the England of the Premier League. But unfortunately, although the Manchester City have many fantastic soccer players, but they lost many chances while they played the match. To compare with the Manchester City, the Chelsea battle formation are not good enough, but they catch the chance before the game end. So the winner goes to the Chelsea, and that day I was remembered clearly because when I woke up, I saw the news that Chelsea won. It's good news for me because I love Chelsea, but this story shows the uncertainty of football. And in the third part, let's talk about the soccer fairy tale. This is the most important part because and the most good reason is the Leicester City in England. They played the first season in British Premier League and won the champion. It was the season in 15 to 16. Leicester City is the club that promotion from Championship to the Premier League in a few months ago. So this is the team that didn't get some really famous player, and their coach are also not so famous. So I thought the team just their mission are just grading and still in the Premier League in the next season. But they played very well in the beginning of the season, and they are in the first place for a long time, and finally they won the Premier League. Besides the lucky part, many players in Leicester City are very encouragement. Like captain of the team called Jamie Vardy. He was the hero of Leicester City, and his story I still remembered. A few years ago, before the Leicester City got the champion of England Premier League, he just a worker from the factory, and during the morning he just worked in the factory and for a long time, and in the afternoon they play for their team. So finally, with their spirit of never give up, they finally get the champion of Premier League. So this story tells us soccer let us the spirit to never give up. And so the 3 examples are given to the audience, and so let's go to a important part called famous league in Europe. The first one is the league that everybody may know about this league. The first one is the European Champions League. The European Champions League is the highest champion league in Europe. The team in the first and second and third place are eligible to play the European Champions League. And the second one is the UEFA. The UEFA is the second famous league in Europe. And team in the fourth and fifth and sixth place in the league are eligible to play for this league and join the match. And to go over for the European League, let's talk about the world famous football match The first one is the World Cup. It's the most famous match in the world, and also this is the match that most people get attention on it. People will watch the World Cup with their friends in the bar, in the stadium, or even at home, use their TV or their laptop and whatever. When a country gets a chance to hold a match, they need to build enough stadium to make sure they can hold the match. And second match are also big enough. It's called European Cup. The European Cup is the international competition between the European countries. It is held every 4 years. And third one is America's Cup. The America's Cup is the match that hold between America's countries. It is held every 4 years. And Brazil is the winner of the last America's Cup. And so at last part is my favorite soccer star. My favorite soccer star is Neymar Jr. He was a successful and brilliant and genius. He was the Brazil soccer player. When he was young, his family are not rich enough to offer him to get the professional training. But he never gave up. He never forgot his dreams. So he just followed it. He just played the soccer on the street or just played soccer on the playground with other child in poor condition. He knows only by playing hard can get out of this mess and let their family to live in a big house. So he continued to play, and he was a lucky boy. And also he got some payback with his spirit of never give up and lots of contribution. Finally, he go into the famous club called Barcelona and play with some master player like Messi. The first time I know him is in the World Cup while I was in maybe 8 years old. I remembered. His fancy game skills let me quickly pay attention on him. From then on, he became my idol. Because of some fancy skills, many players in another team liked to defend him. He tried to do some foul, tried to stop him. When these things happened, he usually not angry. He just struck the defense line again and again. Now his spirit still encouraged me and inspired me to do better and better. So this is my favorite soccer star. And this part is a little bit funny. This is from a successful dancer in Manchester United called Jesse Lingard. I just take some photos on him. So thank you for watching this part, and then let's watch a short videos about why soccer affect our environment, our life, our daily life, and why we love soccer.